Hey guys, welcome back. It's me and Drumlin,
Hey fellas, how's it going?
and we're going to be going over FB08 Saiyans Pride red cards today. Drumlin, you want to start us
Yep.
off?
Oh, you want me to start?
Yeah, for this one.
Okay, so we have our leader. This is Sun Gohan. He is standard on the front, and when he awakens, he draws a card when attacking. He has his activate battle. Your turn. Once per turn, switch two battle cards that include Sun in their card names in your battle area to rest mode. Your card that's in a battle gets plus 30,000 power for the battle. Then, if your opponent's life's at 4 or more, deal 1 damage to your opponent. So, something is swinging really high, and your opponent is getting burned.
Yeah, his leader effect is really good. You most certainly want to use this as soon as you possibly can, because I think after they're beyond 4 is no longer usable.
You still do get that plus 30, so
Yeah.
you're still hitting really high. My opinion, this leader is in contention for the best leader in the set.
Fortunately, I am an avid non-believer. I think he is good, but not that good. All right. Our first card is Krillin 2 cost 10k combo, 10k power. Blocker, permanent if you have a Son Gohan Adolescence with 20k power or more in your battle area. This card can't be removed from the battle area by your opponent's skills.
I think it's okay. Like, it's a conditional, can't be removed by skills. I guess there's an argument that for this stat line, you'd play Tamagami over this if you wanted this effect, because he can't be KO'd once per turn. And really, you're playing cards like this into the green matchup, where the majority of the removal is that on KO. But, yeah, he's okay. I don't know which one to play personally.
Yeah, I think he's good for just green, honestly. Everybody else can balance it, whatever. Well, no,
No, not the
because,
Krillin, but like when we're talking about the Krillin versus Tamagami, that's where it does come in. Is every
yeah,
other color can deal with Tamagami, where this they need to remove that Gohan first.
yeah, yeah,
But then
yeah.
it becomes the whole thing where you need to have that Gohan, and there's matchups where you're like, okay, I need this blocker out right now, and it needs to not be able to get KO'd. Like against Broly BR, when you know they're gonna go into the 9.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I think it's a good card. I think it's a good card.
Oh yeah, it's good at what it does. It's just there is an argument this versus Tamagami, but
Yeah.
it's whatever at the end of the day.
All right, and now we're going over one cost Krillin, 10k combo, 10k power. Auto, when this card inflicts damage with an attack, choose it to one battle card in your opponent's battle area. It cannot attack during your opponent's next turn.
I think this card's it's fair. It's okay. You're
Yeah,
playing it for 1. This is something you're gonna be putting the leader ability on. I'm thinking is the idea here. So you have this out for 1, and then you switch the 2 to active mode, because the cards you switch need to be Sun. I believe the target does not. The target is just the card in a battle gets plus 30.
yeah, the
So
card.
then this can swing for 40, and then you're stunning a card,
Yeah,
which that's not terrible. That's okay.
yeah, I think it'll be pretty good into like I guess older matchups. I would say because the ban list is in effect when this new set comes out.
Yeah, you could play this and play another card that we'll see that's 3 energy, and then this is swinging for 40 and stunning something.
Yep.
And it's like that's like a later game thing. So 3 energy to swing 40 and stun a card isn't too bad.
Yeah, I agree.
It's also a 10k combo.
All right, one cost cantrip Coco.
Yeah, not much to say about that one.
It's a cantrip. All right, vanilla 3 cost Android 18, 25k power, 10k combo. It's vanilla, so it's always going to be at least good.
It's an android, what could be relevant.
Yeah. All right. Son Goku 2 cost 20k power, 5k combo. Permanent. If you have 5 or more rest mode battle cards in your battle area, this card in the battle area gets plus 20k power for.
It's
Oh,
just 20k power at all times.
yeah. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. That's a really good card.
So I feel like it's deceptive in a way. You need to have 5 or more rest mode battle cards, which is a huge ask. But there are matchups where this is definitely good, like against yellow where they have to rest your stuff. to even think about removing them. Like, let's say you have you have a bunch of these on the board, plus whatever, and then they rest all your cards, and these are suddenly 40k.
Yeah.
So it's a huge ask to punch into.
So
I think in that matchup, the only thing that could remove this is the Frieza SCR without comboing up.
yeah.
Well, I guess Final Explosion too.
Final Explosion probably is really good. I think this card is really good due to the fact that we'll get into it later with the cards that we go over. But there's a lot of cards that help Gohan get to this 5-card requirement pretty easily.
You know what though?
Hmm?
This card might be good in U7, like if the Tien Swarm is still happening.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you play all those TNs and then you follow up by playing these, and they just have to hold the 40k swing. I'm just theory crafting where this would be like a great card, but I don't. There's a lot of removal is the other thing like you got to consider. I don't know. I think when you can get it to swing for 40, that's really good, but how often is that going to happen outside of Gohan potentially?
Yeah, and we got to realize that the next set's going to be pretty much the Wild Wild West.
Oh yeah, everything is going to be played at least for the first 2 weeks.
Yeah. All right, and our first SR is going to be Son Goku 2 calls, 5 combo, 5k power. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveals the 2 cards with the cost of 4 or less. That includes Sun in this card names. Add them to your hand, place the rest at the bottom of their owner's deck in a random order, then discard 1 card from your hand. Then it also has an activate main once per turn. If your leader is awakened, choose up to one of your leaders or up to one of your battle cards, both including Sun in its card name, in your battle area, and it gets 10k power for turn. This is really good.
So, yeah, it's a searcher that buffs your leader or one of your Sun cards by 10.
Yes.
And this card doesn't need to be rested for that, so this just exists. So this already searches, which is good on its own.
Yeah, search 2.
And then it has this extra utility.
Strong. Yeah.
I think this card's good.
I think it's very good.
It also has that, it's also a Sun requirement, so you could rest this to gain plus 30 power if you wanted to.
Yeah. And with it saying leader being Sun, that's a really not a bad requirement with most of red cards being Son Goku.
Yeah, like this could just generically go into any, well, not any red leader, most of them.
Yeah, it's very strong. All right, we have a 1-cost Sun Go 10, 5k power, 10k combo. On play, if your leader is awakened, add it to 1 red card. 1 red non-Sun Go 10 battle card with a cost of 3 or less. That includes Sun in its card name from your drop to your hand. That's not bad.
It's recursion in red, which is interesting.
Really good. Definitely for decks like Beerus that loses their Son Gohan 3 cost, it picks it right back up.
Yeah, I'm glad this has a cost restriction on it, because imagine if it just said pick up 1 Sun, and then like you're play this to pick up this 6 the turn after play this 6. That would be ridiculous.
Exactly, that'd be really
I also
cool.
really like this artwork. I'm probably going to get this card with a gold stamp, just because I like the artwork.
Yeah, they did really well with this set.
Zoomed in by accident. That's okay.
All right. 2 calls, Sun Goten and Trunks Youth, 20k power, 0 combo, permanent. If this card in the battle area is switched to rest mode by your leader skill, it can be treated as 2 copies. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, then choose up to 2 battle cards in your opponent's battle area. They get minus 5k power for the turn.
Oh, this card's really good.
Very strong.
It's very strong for the archetype. It's a 2 cost that has removal on it, so you can play this on 2 to remove your opponent's last turn if you really wanted to. And it is also a viable attacker. The most important thing is that permanent. You play this, you're guaranteed a 50k swing on your lead plus the burn.
Yeah, no, and the best part about it, if it's late game and if the game goes on long enough, definitely against decks like Omega, who has high life, the new leaders that are a lot of the new leaders that are waking up pretty early, you can set up the OG, the first red SCR, the UI Goku, and do crazy things.
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think Omega is going to be very relevant next set. I hate to say it, but it's just how it is.
Give him some chance. He's going to get some new stuff.
Eventually, I hope.
All right. Sun Gohan Childhood 1 cost 10k power and combo across the board. On play, if your leader is awakened, choose up to one battle card in your battle area, and it gets plus 10k power for the turn.
It's just Marg with better traits.
Yeah, it helps a lot of those other one drops like Krillin to be able to swing as well before you even add leader ability on it.
Just Marg with better traits.
Yeah. And it can be searched, right?
Yeah, that's why. It's Marg with better traits. You can search this, you can't search Marg.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. 2 cost Sun Gohan Adolescence. 20k power, 5k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Auto, when this card inflicts damage with an attack, look at 3 cards on top of your deck, reveal up to 1 battle card with a cost of 4 or less, and Saiyan and its special traits, and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the owner's deck, and in random order.
This card's nasty.
Yeah, it forces you to block this swing always.
Yeah, I'd rather take a crit than take this,
Yeah,
because
I
then
have
your
to
opponent's
agree.
getting a card.
Yeah, and this is without fail the most lethal 20k I've ever seen.
Yeah, like, it does damage, and then you get to draw a card, and in the early game, when everyone wants to awaken, it makes things awkward, because your opponent is not going to want to take this, where in, like I said, you'll take a crit to awaken. Taking this just gives your opponent a card.
Yeah, if they play this turn 2 and they just start swinging at you, their hand size is going to get ridiculous.
And it's also a self-awakener. Like, this
Yeah.
card's crazy good.
Yeah. I think letting an opponent get hand size in general just makes this card just ridiculously strong. It's a problem that needs to be taken care of ASAP.
Yep.
All right. Sun Gohan Adolescence 3 cost 25k power, 0 combo. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 2 or less that includes Sun in its card name from your hand, and it can attack for the turn. Auto, when this card inflicts damage with an attack, draw 1 card. Once again.
Remember how I said the last card was really good?
Once again, you got to think about, they play this turn 3, you play out the Sun Goten and Trunks, which is already can't swing. You rest this. That's a 55k swing that draws me a card and takes 2 from you.
Oh yeah, like, this is really good. And as we said, you're playing out that Goten Trunks to hopefully use off-leader ability.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's disgusting.
But yeah, like, it's another card that, like, oh, this inflicts damage? Cool, I get to draw a card.
Yeah. All right. This is actually Manga Trunks support. Sun Gohan Future 2 cost 20k power, 0 combo. On play, if your leader is Trunks Future, choose up to 1 battle card with blocker in your opponent's battle area and KO it. Activate main, place this card in the battle area in the owner's drop. If your leader is Trunks Future, choose up to 1 Trunks Future with Evolve in your battle area and switch it to active mode.
I like this card. Yeah, you're just switching you're restanding your 6 cost Trunks and swinging him multiple times.
Yeah. 235k swings is pretty strong while actually
and
swinging this
you are
card
also
too.
swinging this, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I do not like is his on play, which says KO a blocker. There's a lot of blockers in this game now that just can't be KO'd. So I wish it would have said send to the drop. I wish it said send.
I think that would have been a little much, but yeah, there's a couple blockers this can't hit, but I don't think we have to worry too much about one of them going forward.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see. I do like it for Trunks, though.
I do
being
like
able
it
to
too.
switch that card to active over and over again.
Hopefully it helps him out with the long games. All right. Speaking of Trunks Future, we got another Trunks Future battle card. 2 cost 15k power, 10k combo. Permanent, your turn. If you have a Vegeta with 20k power or more in your battle area, this card in the battle area gets 15k power. It's not bad. It's 30k swing. I think this is better inside of a UI Goku, actually.
I'm not sure how I feel about this card overall. It's a 30k swing. Like, I'm thinking specifically for Trunks, there are better things you can do for 2 energy.
I agree. I think this is better suited inside of a UI, only because of the 30k that it gets when it's for on your turn, which helps the leader boost himself while having combo.
You could play this in Top Coup, actually, because they do have that 30k Vegeta.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
so there's potential for that. It's also a 10k. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Okay. All right. Trunks Youth. 2 cost, 5k power, 10k combo. Switch this card in the battle area to rest mode if your leader has Saiyan in his special traits. Choose up to 1 battle card with Saiyan in his special traits. In your battle area, it gains critical for the turn. I think this card, I have high hopes for it, but it would be understandable if people do not play it.
Yeah, I'm in that same spot. You could play this out with the 3-cost Gohan, and now suddenly that's a crit that's drawing you a card.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure. It does have 10k combo, so that's always nice. But
Yeah.
I feel like 2 energy. Like, when do you play this?
Yeah, it's easier inside of the new Gohan that just released. But other than him, I don't really see where else you would use it besides like Trunks' future, because he evolves bodies at so little cost.
It kind of reminds me of Nameku has that 2 costs that you put in the drop to make a Goku crit. It's kind of like that, except that's a viable attacker, where
Yeah.
this isn't. But I guess that also leaves the field where this doesn't. But let's be honest here, this is probably getting removed immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. The Trunks use super combo that can be searched, by the way. So it's already a good card.
Other than that, it's just super combo. Not much to say. We all know what these do by now. At least I hope we all know what super combos do.
All right. Gatorade. Let me not. Natade. Village Elder. 1 cost, 5k power, 10k combo. On play, choose up to 1 of your leaders or 1 of your battle cards, both with Saiyan and Earthling and its special traits, in your battle area, and it gets 5k power for the turn. This is just worse Gohan that we just saw.
Yeah, if this buffed 2 cards instead of 1 or the other, I would like it a lot more.
Yeah, but with Gohan being more power, 1, so it's not just removed, and on top of that, being able to give 10k power when your leaders awaken it just makes it better.
Now, I will say, yeah, you can use this while unawakened, but that early in the game, I don't think another +5 really matters.
Yeah. On top of that, I think this leader wants to wake up as soon as humanly possible.
Oh yeah, because then you can take advantage of the burn damage you're doing.
Yeah. All right. 1 cost Videl, 10k combo, 10k power, critical. With lead ability, this card's not bad. Outside of that, it's whatever.
I really want this card to work. Oh my god, this card would be annoying. Imagine, like, your opponent goes second, and then they play this.
Yeah.
It's just, it obviously swings for 10, so you have to combo into it minimum.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's a good turn to play. You play Cantrip with this, swing 15, forces them to swing at this.
Yeah, if you're going more defensive and you want to direct the swing to this, sure. And then you're also threatening a crit. I know what this card is supposed to do. Like, obviously we're playing this out, and then swinging 40 with lead ability is the idea.
Yeah.
But just, like, I'm just thinking in general, outside of that leader, would this be viable?
Probably not.
There are red cards that just boost other cards, so, like, there could be a world where, like, I don't know, turn them to power on top of this. That's probably not a good move.
I think the only way for this to be good is you have to run it in Daima 1. And that's it. Daima 1 or the current Gohan.
Okay, now here's what you do. You get to 10 energy, right? You get to 10 energy. Your Daima 1. Double Wario hits the field. Then you can play 2 of these, and they can just swing for lethal off rip.
Let's move on to the next card.
That's obviously a joke. I have to clarify that, because people are going to be like, you're never going to get 10 energy. I know. I'm aware.
Alright. 1 cost Videl, 5k power, 10k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand.
Oh, that's mandatory.
Yeah.
Add 1 card from your life to your hand.
Oh. Mandatory life take. Then look at the top card of your deck. Reveal it to 1 battle card with Saiyan or Earthling in its special traits. Add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck. This card is a staple for a lot of decks. It's just replacing
this
Roshi.
card crazy. This card is crazy. Topku's gonna love this card.
Top
A lot of
coup.
things in Topku's deck have changed because of that conditional draw.
Mm-hmm. I think this is a staple for Top Coup, staple for Gohan, staple for future Trunks because Trunks literally looks for Saiyans or Earthlings. He doesn't need to run Piccolo anymore. This card is kind of like, if you get it turn 1, that's a good turn 1. And if not, it's a 10k combo. This also picks up super combos, by the way.
It's easier to talk about the red leaders that won't run this card.
Yeah. It's very easy.
It's pretty much just Jiren.
Yeah, Jiren, maybe Beerus, but
Even
Beerus is
then,
starting to run a lot of Saiyans too.
no, Beerus would run this, but even Jiren is more generic red, and a lot of the good generic reds are Saiyan.
Yeah. You gotta
It's
think
just
about
it would
this
feel
one.
really bad to use this and then top deck the Jiren and be like, oh cool, I guess I just lose that.
Also, this is really good for Daima 2 and Glorio because they can't really be stalled anymore. Because turn 1, if they play Videl, they're getting their pieces, which is an evolved target, if anything. Then they go into Vegeta to neg a card by 5k. Then after that, they do Shin Glow. Shin into whatever, and they're up. It's over. I don't think he's stopping that anymore after that. That's really good. For a lot of these evolved decks, this is really good. Alright. 2 cards Piccolo, 20k power, 0 combo. On play, if your leader has both Saiyan and Earthling in his special traits, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, and play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 1 from your hand. So, this card is good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't see a likelihood of it being played as much because it has 0 combo.
Yeah, this being a 0 really hurts. You're gonna struggle to find room for this when red has a lot of good 2-cost self-awakeners.
Yeah. Like, even for, I was talking to a Trunks player, and I said you could play this turn 2, so that way you could put out Goku as well and still be able to put pressure on. So that way you could put stuff inside of the chamber. But it's just, once again, it's 0 combo in a deck that has a hard time with combo as is.
Mixed feelings, but overall, it's too hard to find room for.
Yeah. Nothing else really to say on that one. Alright. Vegeta 2 costs 20k power, 5k combo. On play, add to 1 card from your life to your hand. Auto, when this card inflicts damage with an attack, choose up to 1 battle card with 15k power or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like wow either, though. It's okay. I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's not bad. Alright. Vegeta 4 costs 20k power. K combo. Evolve. Activate main once per turn. If your leader is Trunks Future and you have Hyperbolic Time Chamber in your battle area, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then switch this card in the battle area to active mode. This card is very strong.
Yeah, this card's really good for the Trunks deck. It's great support. Vegeta now has a decent evolve target. He only had 1 before. That was just kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Now he's got this dual attacker. It takes a life. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you're putting a lot of pressure on somebody early while waking up, which is ridiculous. And if you can play out 2 of these, that is 5 swings before you even turn
Yeah,
over.
two of these turn 2, and you're handing out days of this ass whooping.
For sure is. Alright. Hercule 2 costs 5k around the board. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal it to 1 Android 18. Add up to 1 card. Add up to 1 card. Oh, add it to your hand. I'm sorry about that, guys. Place the rest at the bottom of the owner's deck in a random order. Then play up to 1 skillless Android 18 with a cost of 3 or less from your hand. I think this card is dog water.
I don't know. That could be okay. You're getting a card to hand, and you're cheating out the Android 18. That's a 25k stat line on turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate that.
My only problem is with the current list of Cell and all the Androids, no one's really playing Android 18. So if you do add it into those lists, this card can be missed because you have the Android 18 Searcher. On top of having the Android 18 searcher, the only reason you would play the 3-drop vanilla is so that way it doesn't get bottom decked early. Which is, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. But at the same time, the amount of times I've seen Cell play searcher, 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 I don't see how you're picking this up unless it's in your hand already.
Yeah, that was my main thought. Was it's a lot harder to bottom deck the 3 costs that early, or
Yeah.
2 costs are kind of whatever by turn 3. You can still bottom deck them. Don't get me wrong, but if we get more vanilla support in red, then I can see it.
Yeah, I think if there's more vanilla support for the Androids, then yeah, I can see it. Right now, though, it's a whatever card to me. I think it's just, it filled up some space.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like mostly, it's just kind of there.
Yeah. All right, Red's first and only extra. Threads of Fate. Activate main. If your leader has Sun in his special traits, look at 4 cards on the top of the deck. Reveal it to 1 card with Saiyan in his special traits. Add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the owner's deck in a random order.
That says Saiyan. If your leader has Saiyan, not Sun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, majority of red can use this card. It's a searcher that reveals up to 1 Saiyan, any cost. That's pretty much all there is to it.
Yeah, not much else to get onto it. And on the SCR of red for the set is Sun Goten 4 cost, 25k power, 5k combo. Permanent, it's a double striker if you're at 2 or less life.
And he gets to double strike when you want to double strike.
Yep. And then it says on play, play up to one battle card with a cost of 3 or less. Either the Gohans that draw you a card, but it can't attack for the turn. So
yeah, so you're just playing the card to set up your lead ability so that this swings for 55.
Yep. So you can play out the Gohan that cheats out another body. You can play Sun Goten and Trunks, so that way you can just rest those two. You're boosting this card to 55k double strike as soon as humanly possible. All right, and now we're going into the promos for red, and the first one is going to be Sun Gohan Adolescence. 2 cost, 15k power, 5k combo. On play, add it to 1 card from your life to your hand. Activate main once per turn if your leader is Sun Gohan Adolescence. This card isn't attacking, and this card isn't attacking during this turn. Choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area. It gets minus 20k power for the turn. Then place this card in the battle area in the owner's drop. It's not bad.
So it's kind of a cheaper Android 16 that instead of replacing itself in hand, it adds a life.
Yeah.
And it can't swing.
I mean, I think it's good since you can use lead ability to rest it and then pop the card after.
Oh yeah, you can do that, yes.
I don't think it will be played as much, though, because I don't think this deck cares about control. I think it just cares about swinging face. Face is indeed the place for Gohan.
Oh yeah, definitely. He can hit very hard and very quickly.
Yeah. And then our last card for red, that is another promo for Trunks Future, called Trunks Future. 4 costs, 20k power, 10k combo. On play, if your leader is Trunks Future, draw 2 cards, then discard 1 card from your hand. This card is very strong because Trunks needs to see his pieces as soon as humanly possible. He wants to see them. He doesn't want to play around. He doesn't want to be stuck having all his big bodies, no small bodies, whatever the case may be. This card helps him go through the deck while also throwing away the stuff he doesn't need during that period of time.
Yeah, it's also a viable attacker. 4 costs, which is relevant against blue with their bottom decking.
Mm-hmm.
It draws you 2 and discards 1. You can get rid of extra copies of Time Chamber if you don't think you need them. You can just get rid of zeros you might not need.
Yeah. But that will be it for us, guys. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Me and Drumlin will go over the rest of the cards as soon as we can. You got any last words, Drum?
Yeah, that was great. And yeah, until next time. See you all later.
Peace.